this video, we're going to look at how to embed Flipgrid into our Canvas course and have it link directly to our personal Flipgrid account. First thing we want to do is we're going to be in our Canvas course that we want to create it for, and you can see that we already have Flipgrid here. This was installed by the district, but when we click on it, it gives us an error message saying it doesn't have that connection. So that's what we're going to do, is we're going to make that connection. We're going to come down to settings, and since it's installed by the district, you can select the installed so it can come up a little bit easier, or you can search for it here. Click here and you're going to add the app. We're not able to just click on view app configurations because it was installed at a different level, and so we're not able to make those changes. So we want to actually add the app for ourselves, and I'm going to just name mine, since I may have more than one course. If you have the one course with various sections, then you can just leave it as is, but I like to have a little name here on the side so I can differentiate this Flipgrid with the one the district has installed, so I can make sure I'm removing the correct one. So now it's asking me for a consumer key and a shared secret. So here's where we hop over to Flipgrid, and we're going to log in with our teacher account. Once we get here, we're going to select our little icon and go to our profile. We'll select integrations, and I already have one integration with my Master 101 course, but I'm going to create a new integration for my Paint with Canvas. Okay, so I'm going to name this Flipgrid Paint Canvas, just so I can differentiate again which Flipgrid account this is tying to, or which group this is tying to for my Flipgrid. Okay, create, and here's my paint. So I want to copy the consumer key and hop back over here, paste that in, grab my shared secret, paste that in, and click on add app. Not quite finished yet. You'll want to jump over here to navigation, and remember this district one, we'll want to move that out so it doesn't get confusing. And we're gonna need to refresh our screen real quick so we can get that new one to show up. And come down to the bottom, and here's my Flipgrid Paint Your Canvas. So then I'm gonna move that up here, and since I refreshed and didn't save, I got to move that back again. And then don't forget to come all the way to the bottom here and hit save before you finish there. Okay, now we can jump back over to our home page, and really you can see it over here on the side. So when you click on it on the side, it's going to link you to your Flipgrid, and now we want to make a specific group just for this course. So I'm going to create my course group, and so now I can edit my image and all of that. I can create a new topic. You can add different media here just like you normally would in Flipgrid, and you can also change your settings on whether you want it to be active from what time to what time. If you want to moderate it, that helps you be able to look at that before it's posted for everyone to see. And you've got your responses. Maybe you want to allow the likes, but you don't want them to download and share, and etc. Just kind of figure out what your settings that you like about Flipgrid the most here, and you can make them your default so you're not having to change that every single time. And then just save to group. Okay, and then really you don't have to worry about making a copy of this or anything. I did this same thing on my Master 101 course, so I'm going to hop back over there just so you can see. I have a fake student attached to this one, so I wanted you to see what it looks like on the student side. So on my master course, I've created it in two different ways. We have this where the students can click here. So remember, since we were in that navigation section and we put this up there, the kids can also just click on this and it goes straight to that group in Flipgrid. Okay, but then I've also created an actual assignment for the students, for the student in modules. So kind of the difference between that is here is a different question, devices at home, and I put my question here, but whenever I created the assignment, I click edit assignment so you can see and kind of walk through how I did that. Just put my question here. If you want a video or something for them to react to, you can definitely post that here like you normally would. Add your points, what assignment group it goes to, whether it's percentage, etc. And then you're going to select external tools. So I'm going to kind of walk through this again. You're going to click find and you're going to scroll down and I'm going to look for that Flipgrid Master 101 and hit select. Okay, so now I have that in there. Just make sure you get your due date and hit save. We're going to click over here to my fake student and take a look. The student can click on the Flipgrid Master 101 and it takes the student, like I said, to that group in my Flipgrid course, and they can see all of the polls and topics that we've done so far. Then I also created the assignment. So I'm going to go to modules here and I'm going to scroll down to that devices at home one. And this is what it looks like for the student here. And it's super quick and easy. You didn't have to give them a join code. Nobody had to try to remember their login, etc. It was just a seamless integration. And the student just clicks here, add response. Then they'll need to allow the microphone and the camera so they can do their recording. And voila! They can now start their recording here, add any effects if you've allowed that on your options. They have all their little options of whatever you've allowed. They just click and they have their little countdown. And now they can say, I love Flipgrid because it gives me a chance to give my voice rather than having to do all the typing. And now they can say, I love Flipgrid because it gives me a chance to give my voice rather than having to do all the typing. And hit next, and then, oh, you know what? That was the wrong answer. I was thinking of something else. And so they can either choose to go back and edit their video or submit. So maybe I want to add more. And oops. I answered the wrong question. I have all kinds of devices. I have an iPad, an iMac, MacBook Air, whatever they have at home, but I use my phone the most. Okay. I want to delete that clip because that's not what they wanted. So anyway, they do have some edit controls, so just kind of wanted to show you that as well if they made a mistake, and then they can submit it. So we've uploaded our video, and remember we're on our fake student that we have, and it might take a little bit. Once that's done, it does make it easier for you as a teacher, whereas if you have them go directly in here to go to Flipgrid and create their assignment, then you're going to have to go into Flipgrid to grade it. Whereas if you put it into your assignment section under your modules, you as the teacher can then now come here and you can look at that assignment from here, and you can go to SpeedGrader and see and grade those assignments from SpeedGrader. So that makes it a little bit easier on you. And voila, you can sit there and watch the videos. Once you're done, you can assign the grade, and when you want to go to the next student, so whatever other students may have already responded. So this makes it really easy to grade and create student assignments using Flipgrid.